Like a lotus rising from the mud, wisdom flourishes in stillness. Zen and Buddhist teachings have long emphasized that peace of mind is not just about embracing virtues, but also about quietly letting go of what disrupts harmony. They say a wise person does not argue, they observe. A wise person does not hold grudges, they release. And most importantly, a wise person knows when to walk away. Wisdom is not the accumulation of knowledge, but the ability to discern what to nurture and what to eliminate. In this story, we explore why a wise person silently cuts off two specific types of people, not out of hatred, but from a deep understanding of life's truths. Once, there lived a humble teacher, known not by titles, but by the tranquility he exuded. Living in harmony with nature, he understood the rhythms of life and the essence of human connection. Seekers often approached him, but his lessons were shared through stories rather than direct answers. One day, a troubled student sought the teacher's wisdom. Burdened by a draining relationship, they asked, "Why do certain people weigh so heavily on my spirit? Should I endure their behavior to prove my patience, or let them go and risk being seen as heartless?" The teacher smiled gently and replied, "The world teaches endurance, but wisdom teaches discernment. There are two types of people a wise person must silently cut off. Let me share a story to help you understand. Once, a young monk sought enlightenment, but found himself under the influence of a manipulative elder. This elder was charming, persuasive, and always found ways to twist situations to their advantage. At first, the monk believed enduring this was a test of patience and spiritual growth, but over time he noticed something troubling. Every interaction left him drained, confused, and doubting his own intuition. One evening, the monk sat by a stream, watching the water flow around the rocks. The teacher approached and asked, "What troubles you, young one?" The monk explained his turmoil, and the teacher nodded knowingly. "Do you see how the water flows around the rocks without resistance? The stream does not argue with obstacles, it simply finds its path." The monk looked puzzled, and the teacher continued, "The manipulative controller in your life is like those rocks. They block your path, diverting your flow. A wise person does not waste energy trying to move the rocks. They adjust their course and continue forward. This is not an act of anger, but of wisdom. To remain in their presence is to lose yourself. To leave is to honor your journey." With this insight, the young monk quietly distanced himself, not with confrontation, but with clarity. He learned that a manipulative controller thrives on reaction, but loses power when faced with silence. Manipulative people subtly take control of situations to serve their own agenda. They may appear kind or caring, but their actions plant seeds of doubt and insecurity. Buddhism teaches compassion, but not at the cost of inner peace. Cutting them off is not rejection, it is an act of self-respect. As the Zen saying goes, a person who cannot control their own mind will try to control others. The wise recognize this pattern and choose freedom over bondage. The teacher continued, "The second type of person is the one who sees life through a constant lens of complaints, despair, and criticism. There was once a villager known for their relentless negativity. They found fault in sunny days, complained about the rain, and even criticized acts of kindness. A kind-hearted traveler befriended them, believing their positivity could change the villager's perspective. For years, the traveler offered words of encouragement, kindness, and a listening ear. Yet, no matter what they did, the villager's negativity persisted. Worse, the traveler began to feel drained, discouraged, and burdened by the endless complaints. One day, the traveler asked a wise elder, "Why does my light not brighten their darkness?" The elder replied, "Your light is not the problem, but understand this. Some people are like bottomless vessels. No matter how much you pour into them, they cannot be filled, for they do not wish to hold anything. Their negativity is a choice, not a condition." The traveler realized that continuing to pour energy into the villager was only leading to their own exhaustion. With a heavy heart, they chose to walk away, not from lack of compassion, but out of respect for their own peace. Negativity is contagious. and those who cling to it often drain the energy of those around them. Buddhism teaches us to protect our mental and emotional well-being. While compassion calls us to help others, wisdom reminds us to recognize when our help is neither welcomed nor effective. As the saying goes, you cannot fill a cup that refuses to be upright. The wise preserve their peace so they can serve the world in meaningful ways. The teacher concluded, silently cutting off these two types of people is not an act of cruelty. It is an act of wisdom. To carry the burdens of manipulation and relentless negativity is to anchor yourself to suffering. Letting go allows you to soar toward freedom. Enlightened by these words, the student realized that true wisdom lies in knowing when to hold on and when to let go. They thanked the teacher and departed with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. If you enjoyed this video, you might love this next one too. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more inspiring content in the future.